Pray, light your lantern, Master.
I fear for the arbor. It would seem there is far more at stake.
Alana fyre mine.
Titane Arifan.
E alla carilm fionaro osto ur...
What have we done to earn its ire? Do you know anything of this calamity? Anything that might help to prevent it?
Alla carilm, herenon lalastan monet.
More must be urged to evacuate.
We ought to choose our next destination based...
Lungtena peli telume. Ane martir, tindume ingarina fa alme al carua?
One wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Lomentari. Kirando ne halana. Alekano nande.
I fear for the arbor. It would seem there is far more at stake here. The very world.
Now, what might that be?
Elelote an fear osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum? Angudu telpe. Sophianis. Alane alvekir hasim.
My friend, how glad I am to see you yet live. When word reached me of your uncanny disappearance, I admit I feared the worst. What has become of this world? Our people fear for the future. We cannot be sure we will be safe here, yet this place is all we know, all we have. You think we need to evacuate? I see. And you know of a place where we might find refuge? I should gladly follow you, but I fear my father will not be so easily persuaded. Nonetheless, we can but try. Come.
As arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the Elven people. Let us follow our guide, that we might speak with him.
True enough. As a matter of fact, when we first visited this place, 'twas something of a shock to find that the elves spoke not a word of our language. One can see why they are content to maintain distance from the...
Findernar, ne veo norwende lis kemen, moriven lis erumar meltol netara.
Kasinke telpe nun finaler, nun mor arta her. Karilm ilmen arkael, silfa nambawe nun kalael alame, angadur sindi.
Mornambwe roth enfane avasilmines fana. Erur ne kemen malantar ingadur, fielis lintan morivin nun we ingerina?
Kemenindor Kanyan Irils Aldecar. Eteler lea fermor eldalia eralotte. Ondovana alvekil eteler ne anler ailame.
I am afraid my father has closed his heart so tightly that even my words cannot reach him. If only the arbor heart were restored to health, perhaps he might be persuaded. I am afraid my father has... If only the arbor heart were restored to health.
Lungtena peli telume. Ane martir, tindome ingarina fa alme al carua? Lungtena peli telume. Ane...
I am afraid my father has closed his heart so tightly that even my words cannot reach him. If only the arbor heart were restored to health, perhaps he might be persuaded.
Herminra. Heru arminta.
Fil an Kalael.
Tiel desil arikve. Kanyen we
Falomatari nenfir. Elelote anfir an osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair ave.
Shall we get some rest then? Twas a certain sorcerer who left the deepest impression. Never have I seen such nimble use of magic. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Aught is amiss with the flow of time.
'Twould seem this is no longer the world we know.
Is there no way to return things to how they were before?
Ah, now here's a surprise. Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
And the wind fair no endira.
Ilmen arenfanne.
Non lia tilmo.
Akael arume fa in iterond etel. Le eldalia nun we. Vinantai.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Sohir of Mulis.
Salma Arisen.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
Kyriando an mindor hiros. Arta here courier. Morfa erando. Amanda kill.
I am afraid my father has closed his heart so tight. If only the arbor heart were restored to health, perhaps he might...
Kemenindor, Fionar lis nun moriven. Kemenros.
Lis fa ondo sor.
Non fe nembawe.
Alkaelne, yamen.
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Kemenros, because Arisen fell.
The month I spent with Lord Phasus was a queer experience indeed. I was conscious of nothing. Nothing, that is, save your presence, Master. Full glad am I that we have been reunited.
It was an ordeal indeed, and there is much for us to ponder. But for now, we must find a means to forge ahead.
Kemenros, because Arisen fell.
Nihia meniel,
Herminra. Hero Arminra.
Halan ostolintan.
Salva Arisen.
Minta nun falas mir ingarina. Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano.
We must rest. Though Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Lungtena peli telume, ane martir, tindume ingarina fa alme alcarwa?
I am afraid my father... If only the arbor heart were restored to health.
Ne affaire morfin in tarma. Affaire pera in minisvana.
Isilrod banun galaya ro.
Karale.
Nun lia fiona surfinis. Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano min.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Nambao.
Intal ne malantha.
Halan ostolintan. Non wende iros.
Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne? Alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Vanelin hyror soron, sorne an fameltor, nullis amanda kill angadur femor. Anendune falumtena? Nun falles mir anamorlis.
Find somewhere to train.
Halan ostolintan. Non wende iros.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.